Okay, so here's something I didn't mention in the last video, and that's that I actually was able to get the clipboard to work. It's a new function that they have with this phone. Anyway, this is the second one. I had to wait for a while because I wanted to make sure I had room to do this with. So yeah, and it took. It was weird. It said for 2 hours on Wi-Fi. I was like, what? And it kept restarting over or something. I don't know. My Wi-Fi connection is ridiculously stupid. Um, I mean, at least well, not the connection, but the signal anyway. But yeah. So also, as of this video, I finally have videos up, and I screwed up on the parts. Oh my God, did I ever do that? Yeah, I had to look at my playlist. I mean, at least in my playlist, you'll notice that if you're, uh, this will be like way later, but it'll be exactly the order it's supposed to be in. The top will be the first one, as always, you know. So that would be the deal. And yeah, I also played a little bit more of Minecraft and made some more progress into it while I was off screen and whatnot. Kitty Cat's being a good girl. anyway, anyway, hey guys, my name is DBDKMP, and I am the best noob in the house here. And welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy VI. In the last episode, yeah, we did some stuff. I showed off a bit of a bonus part that I guess I didn't figure out. I don't know if it's in the Super Nintendo or not. I still haven't had a chance to do it, even as this video. Even as of this video here. And yes, both this video and the last video, I didn't say this even in the last video, but it's on recorded and uploaded Saturday, February 27th. As will this video. So pretty much, am I sitting in my bottle? I am. I am indeed. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but so yeah, pretty much we beat Vargas properly, I might add, and I might add that we got 7 to actually have a little bit higher level and more HP, and he was able to defeat Vargas. So, and it went just a little bit more easier and smoother, and I was able to finally learn Blitz. Now, I'm not gonna promise it'll be that easy for any more Blitzes in the future, but at least so far I have Pummel down, which is good. Because I believe it's what was it, left, right, and left. After I select Blitz, it's cool. So, because I tell you, but with this PlayStation version, I've had a much easier time and able to fully be able to do it because if you can't tell, I was actually struggling on that one. Even when I properly finally did it, it like messed up the first time. It was like, what? So I guess you're meant to fail on that? I don't know. But this one here, you can actually successfully improve. So, whatever. But I'm getting good at Pummel. Oh yeah. See, I like Blitz. I never really said I didn't like Blitz. I just didn't like having to do it myself because I wasn't able to do it properly. I would always sucked every time I had to do it against Vargas, you know. It's the only reason why I hated doing it. I mean, you know. Oh well. So in this episode, we are going to, if I can get out of the menu, that would be great. I don't think there's anything up here. Hang on, I think yeah, no, there was nothing here. Well, either way, I guess we'll be getting a bit of some experience. Yeah, see, at least with that, you can actually do it, and you don't have to worry about screwing up. That's what I like about that. That's awesome. I didn't know you could still, and I didn't know I was stealing antidotes from those guys. Oh well. I do know that there's other monsters you can. I think they're called Curlians or whatever. On the mountain over here. I don't know. Oh. Speaking of which, no, and for the record, no, I'm not trying to avoid it. I'm thinking about something real quick because reasons that I remember when I had come out of the cave that. There we go. Was it now? Oh right, there was a soldier hanging out by the exit where you can actually re-enter the cave going back towards I'm gonna say South Vergaro. Yeah, that's what it was. So I want to see if that's possible at this point. Now that I think about it. Nope. Yeah, Mount Colts. I forgot the name of the cave, but I wasn't even thinking about it either. But yeah, pretty much. I guess this is a good opportunity if you want to go back to South Vergara while you can and get use of the Chocobo. But I don't know why you would do that. I mean, you know, except because you know, because for quite a while there'll be a town that will be occupied by soldiers, and you won't be able to get used to the Chocobo. And you won't be able to get into any shops either, unless we. That's right. You won't even be able to do anything. Huh. I like how it chose that guy, but it went and selected another enemy. Okay, why am I stealing auto crossbows from this guy when there's no point? The Rhinox, I can understand stealing a potion, but not that. Wait, did I skip the cave? Oh god, don't tell me I skipped the cave. Okay, let me just take a look, because you can only use one tool, period, even though it's like, you know, you can get that metal knuckle. Let's see. Oh, okay, you can only have, oh, alright, maximum of 2 of these. Wow. I saw it where it said I had stolen another one, so I don't understand. That was kind of, well, alright. I mean, I guess you can only have up to 2 of them, which is kind of stupid, really. When you only use one, it's not like you have limited ammo, which I think that's pretty a unique, good deal for this. I'm actually just gonna have him fight. Probably put the thing wrong. No, I didn't. I think Bio will heal that guy if I'm not mistaken. Nope, didn't either. Oh, you know what it was? It was Thunder. That's what'll heal that guy. Mr. Rhinox. I actually haven't been able to see all of the Transformers of Beast Wars. I know I saw quite a lot of it during his time when but then there was a lot I missed out. Return of Hideout. So, it's good. We're actually gonna go shopping here just after we talk to. I think we're supposed to talk to Bannon anyway. So it's a good opportunity. King Edge, this way. Okay, why am I following you? I don't want to follow you at the moment. I want to go down here. Let's go talk to this guy. Okay. Potion. Suppose I could grab a few of these. There we go. Yeah, I got plenty of sprint shoes, so I didn't realize that they sold that here. Yeah, we got plenty of tents for now. Sleeping bags we're okay with for now. Echo screens. Yeah, we're good on potions. We spent up a lot of money here. I can get more later. I'm not really worried about that as I am, you know, the inn. Nothing in the pot. I think we're supposed to talk to, what's his name? So I don't think we can get much of anything anywhere. We see the Phoenix down, cool. Those things are expensive. But either way, I had a lot of money. I could have spent it on them. But then again, I think 15 is pretty good. I mean, to get 16 is you know, like, I mean, at this point, because you know, it's just it takes a lot of money. Let's see. Did you speak with Bannon? Not yet, but I will. And that's what we're gonna do after we talk to you. What you got to say? Not even the Empire would think of looking up for us here. I mean, looking for here. Huh? Not even the Empire would think of looking here for us. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, oh, cool. Green cherry. What does the green cherry do again? I think it heals, yeah, imp. So if I ever get on that train again, which I'm gonna have to try and buy a bunch of those, if I can find a shop. I don't think this guy sells green cherries. Nope, he doesn't. So if I can find a shop somewhere where I can buy a bunch of those, I'm gonna make use of it because I wanna. I don't know if the pommel will work against the train or whatever for the sumo slam, but you know, whatever. There's a damn healing point. I don't need to heal. Cool, I got a potion. Those are actually not relatively that expensive. You ever wonder what it would be like if you actually come here early? Well, probably not gonna get much of anywhere because let the lever. Yeah, because it won't let you jump because um yeah, it won't let you. I guess it won't let you do anything until the main storyline hits. Why the story? The music. Yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, I guess if you didn't save outside, you can save in here. Um, but yeah, I mean, pretty much, I see no point in it. I'm just gonna go on with the rest of the story here. So, and I will be cutting it off again. I might make another video, but I don't know. Bannon, we brought the girl with us. Is she the girl who can talk to Espers? Espers? Seemed the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons brought word that she wiped out 50 of the Empire's best soldiers in a few minutes. That's a lie. Terra. Bannon, she doesn't remember anything. Stay where you are. Perhaps you've heard this story once. When people were pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open, but someone went and opened it anyway. He unleashed all the evils of the world: envy, greed, pride, violence, control. All that was left in the box was a single ray of light: hope. We now confront those evils, and you are the last ray of light, our only hope. Bona. I'm so tired. Let me rest a while. Aww. I feel bad for her. I kind of like Bandit, but he's just not a guy I would bother to level up or anything. And what's with the pot up there? I mean, how the hell am I supposed to check that? Hey, pot, can I check you? No? Alright, screw you then. I don't want to talk to him anyway. Damn, I get comfortable here. Sorry, baby, it's not you, sweetheart. No. You know, I still can't believe I ever got interested into a damn spider. Never thought I would ever even be interested in a spider. Please join our What? Please join us in our battle. Right, okay. Receives air lancet. Cool. Phoenix down. True Knight. You already bought that. Antidote. Wow. Telling that you're cool. Those are the things that are expensive. Antidotes are not relatively that expensive though. So to even find them is like a kind of a bonus, but that's okay. That's cool. You know, if I'm being honest, I don't think that at this point it would make any bit of difference. You know. Oh, only thing I can add is that you can trust my brother Implicity. Implicit. He's always been fair with me. You can trust him, Terra. But don't you dare tell him I said that. Okay. Implicitly. Okay, I can't speak. The Empire is arresting returners everywhere. We have to discover some means of fighting back, or... I like how, like, most games actually have, like, rebels and stuff, right? But then, like, some of them are not really rebels. Like, not even in all the Final Fantasy universe, there's no rebels. The only one game I've ever heard of that was actually mainly purely rebels, no matter the cause, was always not Final Fantasy, but Suikoden. And even though I've never actually played it beyond what I played, so. But yeah, the main story plot line throughout the entire franchise history has been rebels. Even though they have different classified names, whatever else they're going by for whatever reason, because I mean, even though the first game is where it starts at, and then it goes, and I ain't talking about Suikoden 4. No. See, this game was out long before Suikoden 4. Suikoden 4 is like a pre-telling story, but either way, it's still all rebels. I mean, even though they don't exactly start as rebels, but it's ultimately rebels. I guess we could, for free. But we don't. Why is it that we got rest and we didn't even get healed up? Oh well. Oh well. I think I'll go ahead and take a nap anyway because we're gonna need this nap. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think if you push no, I don't know which versions it counts in, but I think you can get the gauntlet. But if not, you can get the gauntlet later, I guess? I don't know. Seems like a freaking waste of time to me. So let's go talk to Locke. I don't know what the hell happened to Beaner Nose. I mean, Edgar. Someone important to me was jailed by the Empire. I've hated the Empire ever since. I joined the Returners when I realized the Empire was right to the core. I wanted to make a difference. How is she important? But I have no significant other in my life. That's not entirely true. Besides, I'm sure there are people who feel you are very important to them. They are counting on you. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. So I guess at this point, I mean, it's like I always say, there's always optional dialogue that you could get, and like no other time will you'll ever get it. So, especially like optional things you'll never get at any time other than that. You might find it in some random chest or something, depending on if it's an item or something that you're gonna get through different actions. Like if you get enough soldiers, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be tough to talk you into helping us. If we push you too hard, we're no different than the Empire. So we want you to make up your own mind. That's what comes with freedom. You know? See, the Empire didn't want you to make up your own damn mind. That's kind of sad. Yeah, so I think we will save here anyway because this is our last chance to save. And you know what? No, I'll save that for later because we're gonna have to get on with the game. And I believe at this point, if we do go back, it'll be like, oh yeah, there's that soldier there. So, which I never really think about doing things like beforehand because I like to, because I didn't play it before. If I didn't, and there is, well, that's not the only reason, but it can be, And then he went outside a moment ago. So, I have to admit that I'm not sure what the best option is because ultimately I think she does join them anyway because see, even though that right now it may not mean anything to you, we could push no and no and no, or push yes and we still be a part of it and it would be like, okay. The only reason why I'm going back again, because at this point it wouldn't do me no good to having to go grinding for any money because I don't have a full party and she's not that strong yet to be on her own. That's what I figured. Whoa, didn't see that coming. We ain't fighting you. There ain't no damn way. I'm not. I mean, scum returners. So there you go. Yep, we found our mole or our blocked exit, so we can't return. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Can we like get out? Seriously, I mean, I had to admit that if I thought she was strong enough. I mean, even though she could use magic, but the thing of it is, when she was mind controlled, and she was able to use things that no other soldier can use. But you know, and that's about it. Which is weird that the only thing in the Empire, they do have like some of her abilities. Some of them do get that, but they don't. They never get the full abilities. She always has when she has a Meditech armor. So what is the point? As a matter of fact, I don't think I've even seen where we can use Meditech armor the same way with if we were to have not have had Terra. You know, it's like, oh, okay, so now we have abilities that no one else can have. That's kind of nuts. And only if we're Terra. Yeah. And I guess her last name is Branchford. I don't know. I've never seen not anything in the game that would point it out. So I don't know how you're really would have really known that. So, you know, there's some versions where she's not called that. I guess it's like the Japanese version or whatever, and she's called a different name. I don't know. Either way, I guess it means Terra in English. So, you know. Yeah, let's just save over that. We don't need that file no more. Have you made a decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? No. I see. I thought as much. I wonder what it would take to be able to join them and get the gauntlet. You're sure about this? Hope? How can anyone put their hope in me? Oh, Terra. What's going on? What happened? Hmm? Someone did a number on him. Oh, why are you asking? South Vergaro. Empire took Vergaro coming this way. They found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Lock. I know. Someone has to sneak into South Vergaro and slow the Empire down, right? This is right up your alley. Good luck. Terra, please wait for me. And please, don't let your young king, who shall remain nameless, near you. Lock! Big brother, are you ever going to grow up? What are we going to do? We'll escape down the Lette River and make our way to Norsh. I want to see that Esper. What's up? Right. There's a raft by the back entrance. It's a gamble, but we're fresh out of operations. You're in danger here. Come with us to Norsh. You'll probably even gain some understanding of your own abilities. We have no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Norsh. I understand you're uneasy, but as we speak, innocent lives are being lost. Please, we need your abilities. This really will keep you safe. Genji Glove! Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Not the gauntlet. What the hell is the Genji Glove? Excuse me. Let's see. What does the Genji Glove do? The Genji Glove. Genji Glove. Possible to equip each hand with a weapon. Huh. Okay. I wish I could get both. will, really. But I'm scared. A person who possesses this relic need not fear harm. Please, Terra, I'd like you to take it with you. What is this? I like your charm. Take it. Gauntlet. I have a plan. Please get everyone together. I like how, like, you can get a meeting to go if you actually presented to a yes. So let's see what happens if I say yes, or excuse me, no, and then what happens if I say yes? Will I get the Galenji Glove? Because I don't think the Gauntlet's all that useless. I mean, useful at this point. Okay, yeah, okay, we're still gonna get the Gauntlet. So if I push no twice and then say yes. I don't know why it makes you flash through a screen and then it's like all of a sudden she teleports there. I thought as much. Right. We all know that the Empire is using magic power. In battle, the point is, how has the Emperor created it? I had look into the rumor that the Empire is forcing the world's finest scholars to study Espers. All the trouble in Narsh is over at an Esper too. I mean, there's some connection between Espers and magic? I can only recall one thing, like an Espers with magic power. You don't mean? Indeed, the ancient war of the Magi. No, it can't be. My grandma used to tell me stories about magical machines. Could they have been true? Could that ancient tragedy be playing out once again? Ow. Oh. It's just speculation. But historical studies have provided a number of conflicting and frightening theories. According to one theory, humans and machines are imbued with powers drained from Espers. That could explain magic tech power. We can only fight magic tech enemies with magic tech weapons. It's risky, but if we have Terra speak with that Esper, it might just wake up. I wonder if that's wise. Who can say? Regardless, we need Terra's help. Terra. I'll do it. What nonsense. You sound as if you're enjoying this. What are you talking about? Damn it. What the hell's wrong with my eyes? What? What? What's that noise? Emergency, Sir Bannon. South Park girl. What's going on? What happened? Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Let's see this gauntlet. One weapon can be held with two hands to increase damage. I don't know. Alright. I'll be back. Okay, so I would definitely recommend saving at this point. Not that it would matter, because I think there's another save point when you go to the waterfalls, but you could do that so that, you know, if you need to train for whatever reason. Damn, 499, it's level 17. Jeez. What does this guy do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I know you can only see what he can do in battle. It sucks. So the thing is, I like Bannon, but you can't really use him but one time, and it really sucks. Monkey balls. So here we go. This red will take us to Marsh. Yep, we're going. I told Marsh, but protect Bannon at all costs. If Bannon is put out of commission, your journey is over. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it should be no problem. No problem at all, because we're pretty strong at this point. Strong enough, anyway. At least I can handle doing frickin' pummel. Like, I will take more use of that than I would do anything else. I think we'll go left. I don't know what it'll accomplish, but it'll be something. I just gained a level, sweet. Not that it matters at this point because, you know, I think we're okay. It's probably more like, you know, Bannon needs to get a battle, to gain some levels here. I don't know. Really? I wish we could all have the ability to steal, but, you know, whatever. Oh, poor baby. Yeah. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Go fight Octomammoth or whatever the hell his name is. At least we know he doesn't take MP. I think in the Super NES version he did take the MP, but I don't know. Up. Oh, jeez. Right. I knew that was gonna come eventually. Come on, dude. I don't know. Ugh. God, give me a break. Okay. Oh well. Oh, Aurora Bolt, Fire Dance, and Suplex. That's how you do it. Oh man, I got. Oh man. Oh jeez. Triangle, square, down, up. Triangle, square, down, up. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna have to start practicing that one. I don't know about Aurora Bolt or Fire Dance, but forget Fire Dance, man. I want to do this suplex. Supposed to drop on an enemy. Cuts through an enemy's defenses. Mystical Purity slams an enemy. Fire attack slams an enemy. I don't know. I like this one here. Suplex, baby. So triangle, square, down, up. Right. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah. Alright. I think we can pretty much handle it from here. It's too bad we can't upgrade him. Or take off items. Dude! Oh, I love it. Oh man. See, oh, this is pretty freaking awesome. That is so freaking awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna use that against our boss coming up. Hell yeah. I drop. Oh man. I dropped. Cool. Dude. Alright. Yeah. Oh, that was so good, man. I'm telling you. I love the suplex. That is so freaking awesome. Okay. What agent? Yee. Game over. Don't tease the octopus, kids. Oh, brother. I love it. Delicious morsel. Let me get my bit. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Muscleheads hate them. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Yeah, fucking kidding me. That's all, friends. I guess we trashed it. Don't bet on it. It's probably just hiding from us. Ew, something stuck to my leg. Somebody said to me,
Tara, over here.
it's alright.
I mean, it's alright now.
Watch out. I'm going to hit it with a blitz.
No, 7.
Don't distract me, brother.
He's always been a tad zealous.
7.
Don't worry about him. Are you sure he's okay, Benham? You should know better than any of us. You know he'll flop right onto the raft.
What the?
Seemed a little too perky. Ha!
7.
7, take care of yourself.
That's where we're going to,
7.
So that'll be it then. I guess we'll have to, forget about 7 now. Ed and Tara race toward Norse while protecting Bannon. But what about 7, who was swallowed by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Brigado? Uncle, you don't have to finish everything. Is all going according to plan? Choose a stereo couple. And, as usual, we gotta cut this. Damn, 26 already. Oh, I tell you. I wish I could use him in battle. That would be great. Save the data, do not remove or insert. Okay. So that's where I recommend you save it. And as always, check the links down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, especially to me. Punch the crap out of the subscribe button. Punch the crap out of the like button. And punch the crap out of the share button and the views. Give me some views, please. If you've gotten this far, leave some views. I don't care if you don't watch, just view. Leave me some views so we can get through it. The algorithm. It's not the likes alone that'll give you to the algorithm. So anyway, and as always, thank you all for watching. And in the next episode, we will definitely choose a scenario. I don't know which one. It hardly freaking matters. I think we'll save the shortest one for last because that will be between Tara and Edge and Bannon. Because now we gotta get some other people to be with us. So I don't know about Shadow, but yeah, pretty much. Ooh, GP8208. Huh, I could almost buy some things. So I think we'll save that for 7, maybe. And hopefully we'll get some green cherries because I think the train's just gonna turn us into the imps. And it'll be it. Alright, well. Anyway. I'll see you all. Hold on, let me turn on the camera here real quick. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!